Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the Fogarty Arena, Blaine, Minnesota, the North Rink. It is OS Spring League hockey coming your way. I'm sure all of you are tuned in here and not watching the Wild game, Game 5. If any of you are recording that game for later and avoiding spoilers, close your ears, but it appeared to be a 2-1 Wild lead just before the end of the first period is what I saw on the TV in the old restaurant here at the Ice House. Went in to get myself a Coke Zero. Saw that, but we are back here out on the ice. These girls have all wrapped up HP Spring Festival this last weekend and are back here playing an OS Spring League game. Might be the last or one of the last. Haven't seen anything else on the calendar, but here we go. Playing the Fury 2010, at least that's what it says on the schedule, but I have some inside information that this is not their 2010 team. It is more of their like U19 team. And that tracks just by looking at the size of several of these players. Might be more junior, senior age high schoolers versus freshman or sophomore. So we will see how it goes. Let's check our Zoom. And boy, I forgot to look at who's all going to be here. Now I got to remember these OS numbers after looking at HP numbers for the last couple weeks. That is 18 Mills at defense. That is, I think, 14 Ashley Noble. Ella Olson, number 40. I think 94 is Cragness. Leighton Cragness. And 27 Ambuel. And that is offside called. So I think we've identified the 5 JWC White players in the black tonight. Fury in the white. In the pipes for JWC White is Lauren Nurnberg. I believe the only goalie on hand tonight, so she should get the whole game. Same 5 skaters in for JWC White. I don't have any roster for the Furries. Should say the Fury, but I like to call them the Furries. Finally down into the Furry zone. No score early on here. Breakout pass. Into center. Coming out, that is Jorgensen up to Lamantia, 23. Cuts back to the middle. Turns, fires, finds the logo of their netminder. Number 2, I think. Don't know who it is. But first shot on net for JWC White. Running time, 2 halves, 23 and counting left to go. Looks like Ada Gettle at the right wing, Jorgensen playing center, Lamantia at left wing. And that is Elizabeth Solonic playing defense. And it looks like, I think Miss Ingrid Newman playing defense. We must be a little short on the D. The versatile Ingrid Newman. Center by trade, playing a little defense. Kept in the zone, but here comes the Furry. Skating it in. Poke check, Solonic. Picked up. Cragness. The shifty, speedy 94 will take it behind the net. Boarded up in the Raising Cane's corner. Coming out the other way, breaking out to the middle. Stick by Mills, it'll trickle in. Past the goal line, they'll play on. Noble rings it around the boards. Mills. Who's 26? Can't remember. I'll try to figure that out. Coming away with it is number 18. Looks like the last name says Schwarzenberger. Backhanded shot, trying to go top cheese. Too high. Like Marin Hodgman, number 62, is out there. That'll trickle in to Newman, across to Solonic. Solonic on her own, gets a shot off the blocker, I believe, into the near side corner. Rest of JWC was on a change. Newman picks that one off, backhands it past Ambule. I missed my camera lady. I had Miss Olivia Lamantia working the OS Spring Festival, and it was nice having her run the camera while I was just talking at you. But she did not feel like making the trip, 50-plus minute trip up to Fogarty. That one at the skates of Olsen. She'll pick it up at the half wall, lost an edge. Coming out to middle. Mills can't get it by. It's coming the other way into the zone. Toe drag release off the chest pad of Nurnberg. Drops to the ice. She pulls it in with the stick from her right hand and covers. Wild should be at intermission here after period one. Again, that 2-1 lead. Spoiler alert. And that was taking a sip of my drink. Wasn't really watching, but apparently got right on net off of the face-off. Hodgman took the draw. I think we have an odd number. Yeah, it looks like 8 forwards and 4D. And that one hung on to by Nurnberg. Seeing a flurry of activity here early on. Back out to the point off the draw. D to D inside the blue line. Shot on net, saved in the near side corner. Fury working behind the net. Back over to the Wild Bills corner. Drop pass, give and go, intercepted Mills. She'll send it back up the far boards, looking for Lamantia. She gets a piece of it. Up ahead to Gettle, number 86. Through the legs and tripped up. They're going to call the penalty. Put the puck between the defender's legs. Try to go back to the inside, tripped up in the process. She'll get a penalty shot. Adelaide Gettle. She's got some pretty cool moves here. The freshman out of Maple Grove. Let's see what she does. I think you might see a fake to the forehand, backhand shot. We will see. And that was it, but covered up as the net came off the post. She didn't get that backhand shot lifted like I've seen her do so many times. Hodgman will take the draw. Fury on the move. Centering pass. Loose. Stopped once loose, not covered. Rebound save Nurnberg. Loose in the slot again, now pushed away to the corner. Got Solonic riding number 68 Lopez. That gets out to Lamantia. She's going to take it up the right-hand side. She tried to move to the middle, knocked away by the defense. And out to center. Solonic will pick it up, skate it in. She's got Kragness driving the middle. Her shot hits the chest pad and stays there. Just over 17 minutes and counting remaining. Scoreless. Kragness will take the draw. One-timer. Ambule was stopped. Offsides is the call. I'm totally forgetting who 26 is on our team, and I apologize. Entering is Swanson for the Fury. Tried to send one over. Tipped away, and here comes Ambule. The pass blocked. Mills will pick it up. And skated it up the right-hand side. That is Ella Olson holding it in. Ambule battling. Comes out to Noble. Her shot off the blocker. Pops up into the air, and catching it oh so casually is the netminder as it flipped up right in front of her face, end over end, and just puts that glove out basket style, Willie Mays Hayes style for the catch. Runs like Mays, hits like SH something, and $5 gift card to Starbucks for the first person to text in that reference. Willie Mays Hayes. Shot on net, Nurnberg. In front of her, didn't cover, but it eventually found its way to the corner. That one off of a player out front, and Nurnberg sees that one right in front of her. Hey, Joe, who's 26? I'm drawing a blank. I don't even know if she's out there now. She might have just went off. Who? Riley? Oh, it might be. Is it? I'm totally drawing a blank. Oh, is it Hartle? She's not even here, is she? We are trying to figure it out. The elusive 26. It's Hartle, okay. I thought it is Joey Hartle, 26. Sorry about that to the Hartle clan. Oops. Kick in the stand. That one got to the net, stick behind it. Noble sends it back to the side. Looking for Ella Olson. Fury come away with it. Chip it out. Schwarzenberger. Up the right side. Gettle comes away with it. Up the board, Sulamantia, she just centers it out to center. Cook, number 17, sends it back in for the Fury. Mills will drop it back to Noble. Fires it back around the boards. Fury come away with it. Up off of a stick. They're going to wave off icing, and puck didn't make it there anyway. In the zone. Can Gettle get there? Not quite. Fury back out to center. Number 86 with a little low slider into Nurnberg. $12-20 and counting. It's a defensive battle. Gettle, I think, got a piece of that shot from behind. It's going to go all the way to the blue line. Kept in. Gettle with the stick. Picking up the loose puck. She's on the move. Fires off the left shoulder of the goalie. Just didn't get it up quite high enough, but a heck of a play, causing the turnover and the breakaway. Mills try to hold it. Up ahead. Noble will track it down, sends it back up to Hartle. She'll pick it up back towards her own net. Gets boarded up. We'll look for some help from Noble. She'll try the far side. It's Hodgman. Can't get it out. Mills finds it. Tried to find Ambule. They'll play on. Netminder will come out. And possibly a little too much passing there out front. Hodgman tries the center one. Too much defense out front. And Noble getting a piece of that one. And that went in somehow. The plain jersey, white jersey for OS made a great play. Looked like Noble got back and did, but she found a way to put it on net right before she flew by it, and it's 1-0 the Fury. Jorgensen in the corner with Kragness. Behind the net. Up to the point, Solonic. Her shot was blocked. Tipped all the way back to Newman. She'll send it over to Solonic. Back to Newman. Nice move to get by Fury player. Chips it out of the zone. Fury back with it. No numbers. Tipped away. Lamantia picks it up. Gets it through. Back to the middle near onsides. Offsides, I should say. Lamantia just tried to get a piece of it and got enough of it to chip it on net. Under 8.5. Lamantia now on the dot. Ambule on the left, Gettle on the right. Ambule boarding up. Gettle. That one up ahead. Icing is on, but they'll play on. Fury from the left side. Shot partially blocked up over the net. Out front, goal. It was tipped by, I think, Mills trying to clear the zone, but it went right to the stick of a Fury player who knocked it home. 2-0. The Fury. And so far, JWC White feeling the wrath of this Fury. Solonic back in her own zone, trying to evade the forecheck over to Newman. Centering pass, finding Olsen, a nice breakout there. She'll take it wide right. Hartle in the middle, Hodgman behind. Centering pass, but nobody home. Newman will grab that one and send it down to the corner. Other side, Solonic steps up and now coming out. 2-on-2 numbers. Shot blocked by Newman. Solonic back to Newman behind the goal line. Breakout pass out the center, off the stick of Hartle. She'll go for a change. Tip by Ambule. Potential numbers. Couldn't quite get the handle on it. 3-on-2 developing. Ambule in the Canes corner. Out to the middle. Mills tracking it down in front of her own bench. Over across the Noble. Up to Jorgensen. Pragnus behind the net. Sends it back for Jorgensen. Ambule pulls it out. Back to her stick. Toe drag to the middle. Circles back, comes back to the D. It's Mills. She fires. High shot. Did that? I don't know if the official knows. Where's the puck? On top of the net. No goal. That one went high off the shoulder pad, flipped in the air, and I couldn't tell if it fell in behind the goalie. It did not. It landed on top of the net. No goal. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Ambule will bring it out of the zone. Back in. I have a blind spot right below. It's just too hard to get the camera down there without jacking it all up. Gettle cross to Lamantia. Will escape out. Sends it down low. To Newman coming in. Try to go to her backhand. Loose on the side of the net for Hartle. She'll come back to Gettle. Gettle to Lamantia. She loses her, she's got her stick somewhere. Chipped out. Newman coming up. Bring it back to the middle from the left circle. Try to get the pass over to Lamantia. Defense gets a stick on it. Hartle. One-timer looking for Olsen. Lamantia one-timer. Oh, and the rebound goes outside the right post. Nice pass by Olsen over to Lamantia. Goalie got over easily, but then the rebound just trickled past the right post. Solonic takes a big hit in the corner. Little saucy pass gets out of the zone. Entry by the Fury. Olsen taken away, hooked, no call. Olsen up looking for Hodgman. Tipped forward. Goalie coming out to play it. Send it to the around the Canes corner. Hodgman. Back to Mills. Misses on the shot coming out the other way. This is our first goal scorer. Mills on the back check with a slash. Save. There was a slash, a hook, and maybe something else. And they're going to call 1, 2, or maybe 3 penalties, but a great effort getting back at Mills on the breakaway, showing the speed. It will be a penalty shot for the numberless, nameless Fury player. Leading 2-0 with 2:04 to go. She'll get a penalty shot here against Nuremberg. And she's off. Nuremberg comes out. The righty gets caught from behind. Mills again. Puck in the side of the net and blown dead eventually. Mills and the no-name player giving Mills a little chatter. I don't think she liked the effort here in the spring league. Rarely do you see the girl on the penalty shot getting caught, but Mills is going all out and twice in a row determined not to let our numberless players score again. Cragness up the right-hand side. Funny Gettle. Just broken up. Coming back the other way. Number 33. Swanson. Gettle chips it out. All the way back down into the Fury zone. 16 Lang. Cragness comes away with it, looking for Gettle. Back to Cragness. Newman at the blue line. Close to an offside. They'll play on. 45 seconds left here in the half. Centering pass out to Cragness. Ambule. Looking out front. 30 seconds left. Sent back the other way. 15 seconds left. Fury unable to get it out of the zone. Now they're going to work with some speed and skate it out up the far side. Back to the middle, poke check Lamantia. She's on the move and just gets it tipped off her stick out the center. And that is it for the first half. 2-0 Fury. We'll take a little breather, no resurface here, and be back in a minute or so. Well, folks, all this hockey for Miss Audrey Lamantia, along with golf, has caused me to find secondary employment. And as I announced over the weekend, I will be doing some games contracting as announcer for mnhockey.tv. So if you think you hate hearing me here for free, wait until you have to pay for it on mnhockey.tv. Coming your way at some point. Meet with them up at their headquarters tomorrow to get my gear, whatever that is, for the audio. Won't have to work a camera, as it is all done here with the Spidio cameras in the arenas. I'll just have my little audio get up on a laptop, and you can pay a monthly subscription to hear this. Everything you've gotten for free for the last 5 years, you now get to pay for, folks. I'm sure you're all very excited. On this being my 6th year, LinkedIn informed me today that it is my 6th anniversary at my primary job, Imprivata. For your healthcare software security needs, call Imprivata. Looking for single sign-on, multi-factor authentication, access, privileged access management. I'm your guy. If you're looking to pay $17 a month for youth hockey announcing, I'm also your guy. We'll be coming back here for the second half momentarily. As always, Fogarty Arena broadcast sponsored by Pitzel & Pitzel, accountant and advisors. When your accounting takes more than one Pitzel, you come see Pitzel & Pitzel. 651-482-9994. Rick and Nancy Pitzel. By the way, our reference from the first half, we were looking for the movie that it was from. Let's see if we've got any guesses here. I don't see any correct ones. Bob Lamantia. We were looking for the movie reference, and it is Major League. Willie Mays Hayes. Lamantia off the draw, centering for Olson. Shot steered aside. Lamantia bumped off the puck, down low, up to the half wall. Olson tipped away, moving on out, centering pass. Mills tipped it away. And that one fired on Nurnberg and saved. Maddie Mills, though, playing like she's trying to earn a paycheck here in this spring league game. Who put a quarter in her? And that's Mills again. Over to Noble, past her. It'll be Hartle. Back up to Noble, bringing it out up the left side boards, chips it in. Lamantia, first one on the forecheck. Comes away with it. Centering backdoor, scored! Hartle from Lamantia. Nice feed, nice finish, and JWC White gets on the board. 2-1. Oh, and a glove gets thrown into the rink. Apparently it's Lamantia's. She must have got it stolen on the line. She'll head to the bench. Newman coming out and playing center now, so they must have made a trade. Ambule going back to play defense now. A wing by trade, and some of these spring league games, she's been getting some defensive action out there, trying something new. Hodgman dumps it back. It is Newman in the Canes corner. Pushes it past Jorgensen, near side. Solonic pinching deep. Newman will try to get around her. Like, E, get out of my way. Now Newman will drop it back to Ambule, sends it back towards Newman, picked off. Pass errant, stays in the zone, now comes out. Nurnberg leaves it to play. Newman flips it out, finds Jorgensen. Nice job settling that one down out of the air. She gets taken down. Picked up by number 23, Bisbee. Solonic couldn't clear. Olson. Kragnes stays in. Ambule back up to Kragnes. Stays in. Very loose offside call here because they don't want to waste time on the whistle. That's my way of saying that was offside. That one comes out. It is Olson racing to get there. D gets back. 2-on-1 developing. Low shot. Goal on the rebound. Ada Gettle. Pass off the pads from Olson, and Gettle ties it up. Looked like the goalie had got back over. I didn't think the rebound shot was going in at first, but it slid under the pad, and Gettle ties it up from Ella Olson. Just under 19 minutes to go. It's a brand new hockey game. There's Mills. Kragnes drops it back to Mills. Goes out of play in the Fury bench, and Mills giving a little shove after the whistle. Again, she's trying to earn some NIL money here tonight. Looks like she's playing Game 5 for the Wild here. You'll love to see it, folks. Olson gets dumped on the dot. Mills' favorite player has the puck, the no-namer. Breakout, high stick, Ada Gettle. She knows it. No argument there. Stick up at the mask, trying to knock that one out of the air. It'll head down to the JWC White zone. With under 18 left to play Noble around the boards. Cragness runs into a brick wall. Again, Mills just battling. I don't know if we have a hard hat award tonight, but with 17 minutes left to go, Mills has earned it. Chipped out of the zone by the Fury. Ambule's gonna swoop in, pick it up. She's on the move. Catching him on a chain. She's gonna turn, toe drag, fired. Tried to go 5-hole on the defender, went off the inside of the thigh. Solonic shot gloved up easily by the netminder. High one, eye level. Saw that one all the way. Forwards working on their strategy. Hodgman, Lamantia, and Hartle. Lamantia will take the face-off. And I don't think the plan was to lose the face-off, but that is what happened. Coming the other way. Off the board by Lopez. She's giving chase, number 68. Leaves the handle on it, gets it back, and a whistle. And a slash, I believe, is the call. I actually don't know who it's on. I'm guessing it's on Lopez there. She was smiling and lining up immediately, so it's going to come the other way. I don't even know who's... Okay, Ambule's there, so I guess she is taking it. Slash on Ambule, makes sense. She lost her stick. I don't know, it was so difficult to figure out for me. Here's Ambule coming up, the lefty. Lost the handle as she was trying to bring it back to her backhand. Puck slides harmlessly behind the goal line. Outside of the net, I should add. Centering pass. Out the center. That one fired. Nuremberg with the stick save. Solonic. Up the board to Hartle. Finds Lamantia. Tips it out. Looking for Hodgman. Can't get the handle. Lopez coming back the other way. Solonic with the defense. Lamantia comes in, comes away with it, finds Hodgman. Her pass broken up. She'll get possession again. Come this way to Lamantia, tips it ahead, but taken away by number 17, Cook. Nice move. Newman getting it out, chipping it. Oh, and Cragness couldn't get the handle. Jorgensen can't get the handle. Now Cragness picks it up. She's on the move. Shot from the right circle. Low shot. Saved. Off the pads. Sent back down to Jorgensen. Loose behind the net. Cragness. Back to Newman. Newman's so good working down there. We'll come back out to the point. Noble wrister. Knocked down out front. That one got on net. Looked like it might be blocked, but Noble with the strength to get that all the way in on the pad of the goalie. Under 14 minutes left. And that'll be chipped out by the Fury. Now sent in for a change. Noble. Off the board to Cragness at the blue line. Noble off the blocker, comes all the way out of the zone to Mills. And she's working hard with a girl on her back. Noble puts the shoulder into a Fury player, and that gets the penalty. It'll be a penalty shot here for the Fury, trying to take the lead back with 13 minutes and counting left. Noble with the body check, and it's number 26. Gonna take the penalty shot against Nuremberg. A lefty shot, forehand, scored. Low blocker side, found a seam, and the Fury retake the lead 3-2. 12 and a half left. left to go. Feel sorry for all of you watching that wild game when you could be watching OS Spring League hockey. Solonic in the blind spot. Can't get it in. Chipping the other way. 2-on-1 numbers. One-timer. Miss left. Olsen behind the net, centering out to Gettle. Centers one, picked up by the Fury. Olsen back out. Gettle with the entry. Coming out the other way. The shifty Lopez, number 68, fire scores with a rocket of a wrister, and just like that, it's 4-2. You don't want to let Lopez get going, and that is what she did. She got those feet a shuffling, got to that left circle, and ripped it home. Lamantia too far ahead for Cragness. Lamantia chips it forward, gets the Cragness. She'll take it to the half wall, dumps it back in the corner. Back to Cragness. She's taking it around. Back down low to Hodgman. Gets into the blue paint and covered up. Just under 10.5 to go. Running time. Hodgman down to Cragness. Tried to center one. Couldn't get the pass off. Hodgman down low. Back to Lamantia. She'll get it taken away. Cragness coming in to help. Lamantia picks it back up. Over to Cragness. Back door. Had two girls. Had Hodgman on the right side. You had Noble coming up, and the pass went right between the two. Either one had an open look to put it home. Here's Noble coming the other way with speed. Back to the middle. Turns, fires, blocked. Whistle. A trip. I didn't see it, so I don't even know which side that's on. But it looks like Mills thinks it's on the Fury, as she's thinking about her move, trying to bring it back within one goal. With 9:24 and counting, it's going to be Mills. Let's see if the no-name player back there will come back after. Not skating as hard as Mills. Mills went to the backhand, and Stone, number 2, laying out to get that one. And another penalty coming. It's going to be on JWC White, on Jorgensen. I think they're going to call interference. I'm not so sure about that one, but that is the call, and it'll be our no-name player again. Might be from Blake, based on those gloves, the royal blue and the green, and the Kelly green. That one too high. She tried to snipe one up the right-hand corner. Well, maintain possession. That shot blocked by Newman. Remains a 4-2 lead for the Fury. The non-2010 edition of the Fury, that one just wide left. That one skips all the way into the near side corner. Newman pulling it away from the boards. Across Nurnberg's face, will go off the boards to Olsen. Olsen skating in. Swanson the other way with Mills defending. Back check by Newman. Jorgensen muscles it in, but a couple feet in and a stop in front of the Fury bench. Lopez coming the other way. Noble in front of her. Maintains possession. Shot was blocked by either Mills or Hartle. Side of the net picked up. That is Cragness motoring, the 8th grader out of Edina. Chipped in by Gettle. 7 minutes left to play. JWC White trailing by 2. Solana couldn't get the handle. Thankfully the Fury couldn't either, as that would have been a 3-on-0. And Nuremberg gets enough of that with her left pad, blocking it from going on the right side of the net. Back to the point. Chip down low. Lopez will grab it in the Wild Bills corner. Centering pass goes through the legs. Shot block goes up way high. Solonic picks it up in front of the net. We'll head back to Ambule. Kicks it back to her stick and looking for a passing lane. Finds Solonic. She's on the move. And offside as she went parallel with the blue line, which is the main cause of 67% of all offsides caused by parallel skating at the blue line. Newman pass back to LaMantia. They'll pull it back and try it again. See, it's been knocked away. And so does Noble. Puck went the wrong way on that one. LaMantia gets it back again. She's on the move. Off the skate of Newman, who kicks it back up to her stick. Drops it back to LaMantia. She's cutting back to the middle. She scores. Bar down. And it's 4-3. And they celebrate like it is Game 5. LaMantia makes it 4-3 and brings them back within a goal. With 5:10 remaining. Nice drop pass by, what was that? Was it Solonic? Mills? How did I forget already? Seconds ago. Newman, maybe? It was one of them. Fury at center ice, picked off by Newman. She's up the left-hand side. She's going to get a shot off and just missed. Was trying to find that opening in the top right-hand corner. It was open, just missed by an inch or two. Ambule playing defense. Lost the handle. Nuremberg will drop it back. Hodgman. Back, it'll be Noble. I don't know if we've got any viewers down in Florida. Ed Griffin, are you with us? We hope you are. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you're down in the home front in Florida. We miss you up here in Minnesota. Sure, we'll see you soon. Whistle. Penalty of a slash again. I was talking to our friend Ed and really wasn't paying attention, but it looks like it is against JWC White. It'll be coming the other way, and they'll try to regain the 2-goal lead here. Who's that? Is that Lopez? I don't think you want her shooting on this. They had an extra skater. And that is Lopez, the lefty. Stone Nuremberg. Nice move. She's trying to go back to the she kept possession and just ripped one off Nuremberg's face mask, but that's Nuremberg 2, Lopez none on that one. Jorgensen picking it up. Try to get the cross-ice pass. Doesn't get through traffic. She'll pick it back up. This time she'll bring it left. Hartle driving in the middle. Jorgensen tries the middle move. Doesn't get back. Lopez getting by Olsen. Solonic defending. Will keep it wide to the left circle. Pass trying to get to the back door was broken up by Olsen. Under 2.5 left. Loose out front. Hartle couldn't kick it up to herself. Had ice in front of her. And now Mills taking some heat in the corner. Solonic will get on the move. Tried to find Olsen, missed. They'll just grab a change and play on. Under 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Here comes no name and number. Cragness coming the other way. Hodgman driving middle. Taking it wide. Hodgman left the slot, and they just can't get on the same page. Down low, it'll go past Gettle. She'll try to get to the Canes corner. Drop back down to Hodgman. Gettle will pick it up. Gettle will rip it back down low. Flipped off the boards. Noble will pick it up. Back to Gettle. Cross ice to Mills. Turns, fires off the blocker, high blocker shot into the near side corner. It's Cragness getting boarded up. She'll get rubbed off the puck. Gettle at the half wall. Comes out to Noble. She tries to send it towards the net. Cragness got a stick on it. The defense fires it off the glass and out. They ice it with under a minute left. Actually, it didn't even get down there, and the Fury are the first one on it. So they'll hold possession with 48 seconds left, trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead. We've got Cragness and Noble. Puck comes down low right to Mills. It's loose and clear to the corner. 37 seconds left. JWC needs possession, and they get it. It's Gettle. Can she get through? She can't. Turned around. We're under 30 seconds left. It's now Mills. Had these girls out there for a long time. They need a change, and they'll get one as it comes out the center, but with only 18 seconds, they've now got to get possession of the puck and turn it around. 13, Newman tried to go for the steal. They're going to play keep away in center ice. Knocked away, 7 seconds. Lamantia comes away with it, but she gets it stolen. Shipped in 3 seconds, and that's going to about do it. Ambule will rip a shot, maybe not in time, and it ends 4-3 Fury over your JWC White. That will do it here for your Tuesday night action at Fogarty Arena, the North Rink. Thanks for sticking with us, and as always, check your local listings for future broadcasts on this here YouTube channel, and keep an eye out for mnhockey.tv. I'll be there